lavender candle, sandalwood incense, chocolate chai. How are you doing? I thought I should do a check-in. So that's what I'm doing. I know that my collective is pretty in tune planetarily, and so this weekend probably a doozy for you like it was for me, but that's okay. No fretting, we got through it. I'm proud of us. Did you get the book I told you to get? This one right here, The Gift of Anger. I need to get back into it because this weekend it just totally threw me off, but I gotta get back into it. And because of the nature of my personal life, I will get started reading this to you guys on YouTube sometime by the end of this week or early next week, because I read the preface and the first chapter, and boy did it take me out. So I hope you got this, ordered it, will do it, please. It's good so far, really good. Another book that I'm going to be like rotating around is this book right here, Pleasure Activism. I haven't started this yet, but it is super important for me on my journey. How do we make social justice the most pleasurable human experience is the first question on here, and that's been my question for a long time. So last sentence, together they cover a wide array of subjects, from sex work to climate change, from race and gender to sex and drugs, building new narratives about how politics can feel good and how what feels good always has a complex politics of its own. Written by a social justice facilitator focused on Black liberation, a doula, healer, and pleasure activist from Detroit, Michigan. So can't wait to dive into this one as well. I can't tell if I just picked an AI sound video on YouTube that was a vibe and that's what I'm feeling, or if I'm feeling a vibe. And I have a song in my head, and I looked up the lyrics like I did with the Holy Ghost song, which I feel like whenever I feel like I'm channeling a song, it's because the lyrics are the theme. We'll see. I don't, there's no scientific method to this. I don't know. So let's get into it. I'll go ahead and pull from my little woodland wardens. And I'm gonna use Blossoms of Wisdom. And then the African Goddess Rising. Possibly. I don't know, but they're calling out to me. And this one has the guidebook on the QR, like a QR guidebook, which I think is amazing. My Blossoms of Wisdom deck. The problem is I use my phone to look up this stuff, so I don't have it. I have my laptop here. Maybe I can find it for whatever I'm pulling here. Let's try it out and see. I haven't tried this yet. My laptop is kind of unreliable, so I don't like pulling it out, but I need to just get it serviced probably. Sunflowers never get to see the bloom of day. Sunflowers are content to wish their lives away. Have y'all seen The Day of the Jackal? I think it's on Peacock. Some may love that song. Like, what did James Bond feel? You have to look it up. I'll put it in the meditation music if I haven't done this already, but I love that song. And you know me like a river knows how to flow. My body is the story you were always told. The sun may rise, the sun may fall, but only you may ever see me true, so only you can tell that this is who I am. Oh, this is who I am. Love her, Celeste. This is who I am. Theme of the Day of the Jackal, okay? First of all, never saw the original movie. Second of all, watch the show. No context to the original movie. We'll go watch the original simply because I finished the show and I was like, so good. And also kind of eerie because the first card that I pulled from Blossoms of Wisdom was lavender, and that was like literally one of the first things I said was we are doing a lavender candle and sandalwood incense. So let's see. I want to see if I can find it. Let's see. I don't remember. I think it's just because I don't remember where I put everything. And that's when you know what? Fuck this. Lavender means tranquility and serenity. And that was your first card. The second card that came up was Gladiolus. And that one, the keywords are integrity, strength, and character. So which I love this name. If I don't name my child Gladiolus, I hope someone does. What a dope name for a cute flower. The third was Rose. That one says enduring love and personal growth. Okay, and then the last one in this spread was Magnolia. Dignity and reflection. So, this is who you are. We'll go with that theme. We persevere in this bitch. I said I was giving up. Yeah, they're pissing me off. Never mind. They're being annoying. This computer is preying on my downfall right now. I say that, but actually, hold up. I might have been able to do a thing. You know what? Never mind. I tried. Anyways, so this is who you are. Tranquil, serene, strength of character, lots of integrity, an enduring love. have a lot of personal growth. You're doing a lot of reflection. You have a lot of dignity. Okay, cool. Okay, I dig that. This is who I am. I love that song and that show. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep talking about it, and then I'm gonna like get to the bottom of why it's heavy on my mind. I finished it weeks ago. I finished it. Oh, okay. The Snake and the Fern. Okay. What am I doing? Channeling, which is legitimate. Let's take another break. It's cool to take breaks. So, the Snake and the Fern is for starting over. And that was the first one in the Woodland Wardens. The second one was the Owl and Hawk for wisdom. I like when it comes together in real time. This is kind of exciting for me. The third was the Bear and Cedar for leadership. And then the last one was the Beaver and Birch for home. Alright. So who you are okay. That's why the African goddess is here. Okay. Sorry, I'm over here trying to like analyze, but I have a feeling I'm not supposed to know what's going on until after I've pulled from this deck. So let's just go ahead and do that. And respect the process. And this one is alright. Okay, so your first card is Goddess Ayazan of Miracles. I see what's happening here. Alright. I'm going to run through and then I'm going to go back and we're going to break these 4 stacks down because this is the vibe right now. This is fun. This is a new way of doing things. Okay. The second one is Aunt Nancy of Betrayal. After that, Ma'at, giving and receiving. And the last one, Mame Kumba Gong for speaking up. Okay, let's have a chat. It sounds to me like the song stated, who you are is at the bottom of the stack. The top of the stack, the goddesses are explaining basically like what you gained for the world and what you gained for yourself through the experiences of the goddesses that are embodying this reading. Here we go. Just letting you know what I was just told. Yeah, so let's do this first one. So, Ayazan, Mambo Priestess Ayazan, is the wise Haitian Iwa, queen of the market riches and sacred intuitions. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. You are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. You claim you want miracles, but you take in, I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. Goddess declaration, my life is full of miracles. So we've had all of these cards, save for my aunt, come up a few times already. And what I'm gathering is that my life is full of miracles. You embodied and you claimed your miracles. And what ended up happening is you were able to claim what you had, you believed before you saw, and that put you in this snake and fern energy, and you had to start the fuck over. You pressed a hard reset, and as a result of grabbing those miracles and really just starting over with yourself, giving yourself the grace to start over, you unlocked the tranquil serenity within yourself. Am I just telling you about yourself? Is this just like you not sure that you did a good beam job or something? I feel like I'm down to do reassurance. I like that. You went through some betrayal. Let's talk about Aunt Nancy's energy real fast. Anansi, or Kwaku Anansi, the Akon trickster god and sacred clown, snuck into our global folktales, while Gullah Geechee children heard tales of Aunt Nancy, the trickster spider woman that the author's Guyanese parents entertained them with Nancy stories about a witty teen spider. Who really betrayed you? Betrayals from others mirror you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust. But without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive. The real question, how have you betrayed or abandoned yourself? Declaration, I am willing to know the truth. So you did do a bit of betraying yourself. You were off kilter with your boundaries. You didn't know how to kind of be direct about the things that you require. You were really trying to figure yourself out, and that's amazing. And as a result of acknowledging the betrayals happening around you and within you, you gained wisdom points and integrity and strength of character. Oh, that's really cool how you're going through. Okay, so I am checking in with you to let you know all that happened to you. That's fucking sick. After that, we have Ma'at, giving and receiving. So you embodied this. Let's talk about it. Goddess Ma'at represents alignment, truth, and balance. Her name means order, as her father, Egyptian sun god Ra, rose out of the chaos and put her in charge of divine justice. Reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, services, resources, and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate a practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Receive compliments, joy, support, pleasure, friendship, money, and love. They are all the same spirit. Declaration, I give easily and freely, I receive easily and freely. And so once you embody that idea of the give and the take, like the natural order of give and take, you embodied this leadership mindset, and you started teaching people how to do and be better with yourself, and you started leading your own self. Like, you broke free of 20 minutes and 20 seconds as I say that, you led your fucking self first. You walked yourself, you took your baby self by the hand, gained some leadership skills, and then within yourself, and externally, you are teaching people. Allow me to reintroduce myself, this energy, this Ma'at and the bear energy. with the cedar, and enduring love and personal growth. Now you are just so in love with yourself. You spent all this time learning about yourself, turning into the leader of yourself. Oh my God, enduring love and personal growth. You blossomed. My God. And then this last energy, Goddess Mame Kumba Bon, the speaking up. I like to get close enough where you can see it. Speaking up. That's number 33. She protects the mouth of the Senegal River. When making an offering to her, you must not speak to anyone else coming or going. Sing for her, chant for her, call to her, give Goddess Kumba your voice, and she'll be happy. Sorry, I lost my place. Speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. Declaration, I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. You embodied this, and you gave yourself a home within yourself, and you created an energetic space of home. Like, this entire environment is home for you. And in addition to that, rebuilt your fucking dignity. And I can tell you're a lot more reflective these days too, which is interesting. Like, you think before you act more now than ever before. And I am deliriously proud of you. But only you may ever see me truly. So only you can tell that this is who I am. It's okay to need reassurance. I don't know what happened, what got you off kilter, what made it hard to believe in yourself. That is harmless, by the way. People get off kilter. People lose it a little bit, and they forget who they are and are in need of something to remind them. This song is like, you know, more James Bond, I'm playing games kind of thing, but like, I think you're feeling that energy of like, maybe you were being held accountable for a version of you that like, you know you've either worked through, or even like a version of you that you know for a fact you are proud of not having in the room. Not because it's not a powerful force that deserves space, but because like it was more powerful for you to have that version of you sit out, you know, to take a step back from the situation. And as a former asshole myself, I do find it difficult in those situations where like people know where you came from but don't realize like my growth journey, part of that growth journey is heavily influenced by the fact that like the more I learn, the more ammunition both of my sides have. And the knowledge that my power comes from the ability to choose who I am in any moment, regardless of what version of me is being called. Yeah. Chaos gods, for those of you who are just kind of like passing through, chaos gods can tell when people are trying to summon a version of them that it's like a trap. We can smell the trap, and sometimes we're like, you're trapped in here with me, not the other way around. And then sometimes we're like, hey yo, you know what? I command this vessel. I have governance over my mind and my responses. Your inability to control yourself and to manage your chaos is not ever going to be a reflection of my ability to be powerful with my own self. That's something chaos gods either already know about themselves, which is what makes us more terrifying than most, because it's like, oh homie, like, half the time we're in an inside joke mode. That's why we quiet as fuck sometimes, bro. And then sometimes it's truly just as simple as, like, for what reason would I expend the energy when I have other places to put that chaos? And so I think sometimes, you know, it's good to feel affirmed that yes, you and I both know this weekend could have gone exponentially worse for you. The planets were planeting, the people were peopling, the vibes were vibing, it was a lot. Technically speaking, that was your most powerful state, the chaos of everything going on. That would have been your ticket to do the whatever it was. And I'm proud of you because you didn't. You didn't betray yourself. See, it's at the bottom of the damn stack after all that shuffling I was doing. Proud of you for not betraying yourself, fam. You did the damn thing. That being said, I am tapped the hell out. Go watch The Day of the Jackal. Crazy show. I will go and look at the movie at some point and see how I feel about it. You are amazing, as you are, and I love you. Proud. 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 Bye.